Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Rumi. What if I told you that yelling at your child may actually shut down their brain instead of getting them to listen? I decided to put this to the test. For 30 days, I tried parenting without yelling. No raised voices, no screaming across the room, just calm, intentional communication. And what happened? Honestly, it changed everything. Not just for my child, but for me. Stay with me. Because by the end of this, you'll discover what science says about yelling, the surprising things I learned in 30 days, and practical strategies you can start using today so you can discipline without damaging connection. Part 1. Why we yell. The science of yelling. As a child psychologist, I've seen it over and over. Parents don't yell because they're bad parents. They yell because they're tired, stressed, and desperate to be heard. Here's the problem. When you yell, your child's brain goes into fight, flight, or freeze mode. Instead of learning, they shut down. Brain imaging studies show that yelling releases stress hormones like cortisol in children, which weakens learning and damages trust. So yelling may get short-term obedience, but it destroys long-term respect. Part 2. The 30-day challenge. When I started, I thought this will be impossible. My child doesn't listen unless I raise my voice. But I committed. 30 days. No yelling. And here's what I tried instead. 1. The whisper technique. Instead of raising my voice, I lowered it. Example, child, I don't want to do homework. Old me, how many times do I have to tell you? New me, I know homework feels boring. Let's set the timer for 15 minutes and get started together. The surprising result, my child leaned in to listen. 2. Descriptive praise. Instead of shouting, instead of yelling when chores weren't done, I praised any progress. Example, child puts one toy away but leaves the rest scattered. Old me, can't you ever clean up properly? New me, I see you put your teddy bear away. That shows responsibility. Can you do the same with your blocks? Within days, cooperation shot up. 3. The calm down space. I created a peace corner in my home. Not a punishment, but a place with pillows, coloring books, and calming activities. When tempers rose, instead of yelling, "You're making me mad," I said, "I can see you're upset. Let's take 5 minutes in the calm corner, then we'll talk." This taught emotional regulation instead of fear. Part 3. What happened after 30 days? The results shocked me. Day 1 to 5. My child tested boundaries. They pushed harder, waiting for me to explode. Day 10. Something shifted. They started responding faster, not to fear, but to trust. Day 20. Our home felt lighter. Less tension, more laughter. Day 30. I realized yelling wasn't about my child at all. It was about my self-control. Science confirms this. When parents model calmness, children develop better self-regulation, problem-solving, and resilience. Part 4. Practical tools you can use. If you want to try this challenge, here are my top scientifically proven strategies. 1. Pause before responding. Count to 5. Breathe. Remember, your calm is contagious. 2. Get eye level. Instead of shouting across the room, kneel down, make eye contact, and speak firmly but softly. 3. Use when-then statements. Instead of yelling threats, say, "When your homework is finished, then you can play outside." 4. Label emotions out loud. Teach them emotional vocabulary. I see you're frustrated. Let's figure this out together. 5. Repair. Don't shame. If you do yell, because yes, it happens, apologize. Show them mistakes are repairable. After 30 days, I learned this. Yelling may control behavior, but calmness shapes character. Our children don't just need parents who manage their behavior. They need parents who model emotional maturity. So I challenge you, try it for 30 days. No yelling, no screaming, just calm, firm, connected parenting. You may just find that the biggest change is not in your child, it's in you.